Alright, and welcome back. Today is the day where we get to go ahead and go over chapters, or just the dialogue sections of the game, and where you want to place your dialogue and pretty much control the flow of the story. Um, so hopefully by now, I know it's been a couple days and it's been a long-winded series by now, and hopefully most of you have already figured out how to uh, create dialogues and know how to progress the game and everything like that. But I'm going to show my workflow and how I do it. And of course, you don't have to follow this workflow. You can do it your own way, because I will show an alternative method. And if you're already using that alternative method, then you can definitely skip this video. But also in this video, I will also be showing you just the beginning of my workflow and what we are going to go ahead and get set up on this. But what I like to do before anything is just to show where we are at as of right now. So if we go ahead and start. So as of right now, we do have the current time of day, which is 0, which is morning, as you can see right here. And of course, we can just go in and out, and we only have 2 locations. And I think I'm going to just set this as for right now, just as 2 locations, just to make it more simpler for this video and for you. But of course, if you do have other locations, that'd be awesome. That's amazing. With this workflow, as shown in the series, you should have more than 2 locations by now, I hope. Anyways, and then of course we do have the time. So of course it's going to be afternoon, evening. It's reflecting the time of day, and of course that does change the other locations as well, depending on what time of day it is. And then night, and then it's a little reset TOD to bring it back around to morning or day. Cool. So let's go ahead, and the alternative method of doing dialogues is as simple as it sounds. Is just I'm going to do it under here in the start label. Is honestly just a label, guys. That's just pretty much as simple as it gets. I'm going to do introduction. And I'm going to have, cool, we already have a character set up right here. E, define E is equal to character. Aline, color, that's the color of the character box. So let's go ahead and do call E. So E, this is the introduction. Label. Cool. So as of right now, that should not, it shouldn't be called, because we're not calling it. There's no way for us to call the label introduction. So in order to do that, actually, I made a mistake. We need to return it as well. So in order to call the introduction label, I would like to do it as soon as the game starts. Because that's what I want to do. So from the game bedroom, let's go ahead and go to location sets, because that's where it is. I'm going to do a casing expression. I'm just going to go ahead and do, I'm going to call introduction. And then from there, it should call the label. This is introduction label. Awesome. And that's it. Now, we do come to this. This is where it kind of throws a lot at you right now, like an error at you. So once the introduction label hits, it's just going to keep on looping, because even if we do this to jump, I think it does the same thing. Let's go ahead and check. Yep. So calling is the best option. But anyway, so how do we get past that loop? And that's where usually my workflow comes in to counteract that and to counter that and to fix that issue. Um, because then we have to introduce what I like to call chapters and subchapters, and that's usually where this goes. Um, and of course, there's other things that you could definitely go ahead and um, to add a persistent label, like a persistent variable. That way, it doesn't get that way it doesn't call this anymore. Um, is to have a uh, define intro is equal to false. Actually, it should be true. Define intro is equal to true. And if we go right here, so if intro is equal to true, then we're going to do this. Else, we're just going to pass it. And that should fix that issue. It is simple as that. Cool. Go to here, go back here. Oh. Let's see what's wrong. Because intro is equal to false. We didn't set it up like that. Okay. And now it shouldn't be called ever again. Yay! Okay. And that's that, guys. That's just pretty much that. Yep, we're on to the next day. Anyways, and then from there, if you want to create like your own separate file, just stating like, okay, intro label, conflict label, character meets person label, however progress system that you want to go on, do this and true, false, true. That's the most simplest way, and it can get very repetitive, and I don't like it. I really don't like it because I like my code to be kind of simple, but I know with Ren'Py you have to kind of work with it. So here's my course of action. So what we're going to do, and what this, because this is going to be a multiple part series, is we're going to set up the chapters. We're going to set up the introduction chapters, and what I want to do is have multiple chapters, and then within those chapters going to be subchapters, which is characters have to there's introductions, there's visiting the school, and things like that. So, and then of course, if you want to have events or certain things happen at a certain time, or certain things happen, like for example, if when the character goes to school during the day, that could be a subchapter, and they need to come back to the school at night because there's a certain event that you want to happen at that specific time, then my workflow can definitely add that, because it's going to check the time, which is right here, the persistent time of day. It's going to check the player's location, and it's going to check the subchapter, whatever chapter that the character's on. So if this seems something that is up your alley, please continue to watch it, and look forward to this multi-part series on creating the chapters and everything, and I am excited for this. So with that being said, we are hitting the 10-minute mark. I'm going to make these videos 10 minutes long, and just to keep it short. But yeah, go ahead, and if you found this video helpful, give it a like. Don't forget to follow, go and visit our Discord, the community, if you do have any help. And also my Patreon as well. It does support me as well on creating these videos as well. and creating higher content and providing you as much information that I can, and also get to see the unblurred version as well. That's one of the biggest things in the future is the unblurred version of it, and um, getting to see the raw uncut. So yeah. With that being said, oh, and early videos, early content. You get to see these videos early as well. So with that being said, I hope you enjoy. Have a good day, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.